Hey, this is the World Advice Channel 2. What I want to talk about today is the topic of why AI technology is a horrible idea. And when it comes to AI technology, what I'm referring to is the idea of having AI technology do the same job that other human beings do. Okay? Whether it comes down to technical skills like building, creating things, working, jobs like McDonald's and stuff, like serving people and stuff like that, or creative skills, whether it comes to art, music, literature, whatever. For the two main skills that all skills fall into the category of. The truth of the matter is, I think it's a bad idea, and I'm going to explain for this video objectively why it's a bad idea. So now that I mentioned that, let's get started. So when it comes to the topic of why the simple reason, as with everybody is simply due to the fact that AI technology is obviously going to replace the need for people. Okay? So the truth of the matter is, the thing about AI technology that I'm sure you know is that it makes it possible to do things more efficiently and quickly than a human being can do. Can it produce something of the same quality? Absolutely not. But it can do it a lot more quicker, I should say, if anything, than what a human being could do. Okay, it can do something more quicker. So not efficiently, but more quickly, if anything, to be honest. That is the truth about AI technology. Okay, like for example, when it comes to art, music, literature, storytelling and stuff, while it'll take a human being maybe weeks to months to write a story, AI technology could do that maybe in a few minutes or something, or even less than a minute. Who knows in the future, whatever. Okay, that's the truth about AI technology. It's very efficient, and when it comes to the speed, that is the truth about it. Okay, and of course, when I hear it, that is why I actually think it. The truth of the matter is, when it comes to that issue, common sense when it comes to is that if you can have something anyone, specifically economics, knows that when it comes to doing something that quickly, common sense is going to indicate when it comes to an economic way or perspective. The truth of the matter is, the things that are needed to teach people how to do it, whether it comes down to obviously teaching people like how to do it, like let's just use maybe music as an example. Okay, if you can have ChatGPT create music in a few minutes, common sense is going to indicate, okay, if we can have something that is created this quickly, why do we need to put all this money and effort into creating something that like for example books, instruments, so on and so forth, yada yada yada, yards, it's common sense to create when we can have something bring the freaking music, in welfare, whatever, to pay for money anyway. Government doesn't mitigate. Government is not efficient doing anything, especially when it comes to any degree of money distribution. To be honest, which I don't even think I can. And you can look it up yourself. Okay, the government is not efficient for anything, especially when it comes to actually paying people the amount of money they're supposed to be paid on time. So they're probably not going to pay people enough money to even afford the things where there's no need for humans to even do jobs anymore. So the truth of the matter is, what's the freaking point of coming up with this anyway? Especially when you take into consideration that when we have a species like us, the most intelligent species, human beings, who don't have any competitors, why do we have to figure out a method of this caliber to compete against each other when we don't have anything to compete against? We're not competing against any species that's like 100 IQ points above us. So what's the point of coming up with something that's going to increase the process of creating something a lot faster in the first place when it doesn't compete against? Not to mention, when it's just going to cause a lot of people to lose their jobs for that matter. Whether it's technical skill based jobs or just creative jobs. It's stupid and it's dumb. And there's no purpose for it. There's just no need for it. If anything, people can wait a few months for something to be produced, like a TV show to be produced or an album to be produced. Why the hell do you want to create something that just makes it a lot faster and it's going to create all this problems anyway? It's so stupid. But that's the first point I want to get across when it comes to the environment. Now, the second point I want to get across is what is the solution? Well, the solution, besides the solution is simply straightforward down to just not okay. When it comes to companies like ChatGPT and all these other AI technologies, yada yada yada, whole yards, I am certain you are smart enough to know, okay, that like what they need, at least at this point, is us. Okay, they need us to pay for these websites and all this kind of stuff, yada yada yada. They want us to pay for this kind of stuff. If we're not paying for it, because of course we're like, okay, let's go to another planet, then they're gonna realize quickly, oh my gosh, no one's gonna buy it. And if no one's gonna buy it, we're gonna go bankrupt. And that's the truth of the matter when it comes to AI technology. Okay, so in short, if that is gonna happen, then these companies are not going to stop for that matter. So in short, truth be told, that is why I think that is the truth. Okay, if we want to find a way to stop this stuff from happening, especially with people without asking for permission, and just in general, it's just simply just a bad idea because, well, like I was saying before, what jobs are people going to get? The truth of the matter is you should not support these companies, okay, if anything, okay? You don't really need them, you don't have to support them, just don't support them, okay, if anything, for that matter, okay? That's the truth of the matter. And once they lose people paying for it, because there's a good quality boycott being done, then we don't have to worry about this stuff. And that is the truth of the matter, okay? Besides, in the end of the day, even if you make the argument, it takes too long to create things, to create things of good quality or whatnot. The truth of the matter is there are actually strategies and effective ways to create things faster. There's ways you can make music faster. There's ways you can make TV shows faster. There's ways you can make stories faster. There are techniques available out there. And of course, most importantly of all, when it comes to technical skills like human labor and stuff, there are techniques and stuff you can use to make the process of doing those things faster. There are things that exist. So the thing that we need AI technology to replace these things, for any of these two main types of jobs out there, is simply foolish. We do not need it. It's stupid, it's dumb, it's gonna screw everything up, and our planet, especially since this new millennium has started, has already been a fucking shit show more than it's ever been in at least recent history. So, truth be told, we don't need it. Let's get rid of it and let's move on. So, anyway, that is the truth of why I believe AI technology is a bad idea. And this is all I have to say. And simply put it, if you like this video and videos like this, remember to thumb this video up and hit the subscribe button. And this is all I have to say. Simply put, I'm out. So bye.